watching First News at 4 on KBTX.
Football, finance, faith, and giving back to the community. That's what you can expect from a free one-day camp coming up later this month in Bryan. The third annual Terrence Murphy Community Football Camp is on April 22nd, and today I am joined by the one and only Terrence to tell us more about that. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
We wanted to start off, we mentioned that it's coming up in a few weeks. Tell us what it will include.
Yeah, so I think the vision for the camp is to be more than just a football camp. We've had 1,100 volunteers and signees sign up for the camp in the last 2 years. So with our third annual camp, we're having it at Brazos Christian. We're making it free to all attendees. We need volunteers, we need donations, we need sponsorships, but more than anything, we need prayer for the camp. The kids are learning more than just football, they're learning finance, and we're talking about our faith.
Well, we mentioned that this is the third annual. What makes you want to keep coming back and offering this camp year after year?
Just because I'm seeing the impact that it's making. I had a lot of volunteers that showed up who didn't serve the first year, and by the end of the camp, I saw some of them crying, I saw some of them kind of sitting away, just realizing that not just the kids' lives were impacted, but also the volunteers. We had 50 to 60 kids step out of the aisle, and these are teenage boys, middle school, high school boys, step out of the aisle, walk to the front, and give their life to Christ. And I've been around church a lot my whole life, and I've never seen 50 to 60 young men give their life to Christ, and it's a football camp.
Well, you played at A&M and graduated in 2005, which kickstarted your career in the NFL. How does it feel to be living in this community, back in this community, and offering this kind of camp?
Aggieland has always been a special place to me. I came here as an 18-year-old young man out of East Texas, just a country kid with dreams and ready to work hard. And I think that's been the biggest thing I'm trying to teach the kids. No matter where you start, it's where you're going. And God has a plan for you. And football is just a vehicle. Even if you have a great career in the NFL, when you retire, if you play 10 years, you're going to be 32 years old. So you're still a young person. And that's why we're doing more than just football. We've added the finance piece. We've also added the faith piece. And if you go and travel the world and look for any other football camp, there's none like it. So it's a very unique camp. And when I first pitched the idea to a lot of my team and my staff, it's hard to wrap their mind around it. But now that people have seen it be put into place, there's a lot of people getting behind it.
If families are interested in getting involved, or anyone in the community is wanting to offer their support, how are they able to do that?
Yeah, so if you go to terrencemurphy.com, there's a hamburger menu at the top right corner. You click on TM Camp. That's where you can donate. If you have businesses that want to sponsor, we are an official 503c organization. We also have the designation from the NFL as a Place 60 organization. So obviously there's support there, but also at worst case, we want your prayers. If you can volunteer, we were outnumbered last year. We had to actually stop the signups because we had 500 kids sign up in 2 weeks. So we're really excited, but Brazos Christian has a certain capacity. So we would just ask that if you guys could pray for us, if you could donate, if you can give your time, we're looking for any support.
Well, we'll have more information about how you can do that on our page as always. But Terrence, thank you so much for making the time to come on our show and tell us a little bit about this camp.
Thanks for having me. Any way that I can support not only this organization, but Aggieland, I'm always willing to do it.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
As we